Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back. Back to our interviews from Mecca al Mukarramah. We're crossing over once again. We have one of our Hujjaj there, Brother Tariq Abdullah, and his wife, Sister Amaal. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa
MashaAllah,
barakatuh.
MashaAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you, protect you, and accept your Hajj. Allahumma ameen. Ameen. Tariq and Amaal, where are you from?
We're from Cape Town.
From
South
Cape
Africa.
Town. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Share with us your experiences there in Mecca, the atmosphere and your feelings now.
Well, if I can just mention, you know, we were mentioning the security presence and the police and all that there, but it's not as you would imagine. They're actually quite nice and friendly and welcoming. At least that's what we experienced. And they even offered a sweet, which
MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
So it's a very nice and pleasant atmosphere.
Alhamdulillah. Sheikh Riyad is here and he would like to send his salams as well and his questions to you. Tafadhal, Sheikh Riyad.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
If I may ask, how was your Umrah? Coming in from Medina.
We had quite a long journey. We had issues with buses and we weren't allowed to enter Makkah. It took us about 3 hours at the border of Makkah. We only arrived at 2 o'clock in the morning. And so our Umrah, for the two of us, our Umrah only started the following afternoon around about Dhuhr. And we ended up doing it alone because there was so much confusion. But alhamdulillah, it was really, really good experience. It's the first time we did it and we managed to do it on our own. It was like really beautiful.
Can I just add to that by saying that entire experience was tailor-made just for you.
Yeah.
And whoever was with you.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, it's like stepping into the same river. It's never the same river twice. And you know, it was always. It's like I always explain it as in. There's a difference between driving a car and being driven. So when we performed this first Umrah, we were pushed into it, and you know, without the group, and you know, mashallah, I felt very pleased, and it was very full.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Tell us about your preparation. Are you ready now? Alhamdulillah. I'm sure all of you are yearning now for the days of Hajj and Arafah, inshallah.
It's getting to a point where we, I speak for myself, like you're getting a little bit nervous because it's getting to the big day. And we're trying to make the most of all the time that we have here now in preparation for it, inshallah. Because it's our first time, it seems a bit daunting. So inshallah, we'll have the strength and the help and the state of mind to complete our obligations, inshallah.
Tell us about the... Yes.
There's also a sense of withdrawal because you know, it's our first time. We went to Medina. We were the closest we've ever been to the Prophet ﷺ physically. And then we see the Kaaba, and now we're away from that. So, you know, there is that sense of, you know, a little bit of sadness and longing, but we have to push forward and, you know, yes.
Just remember, Tariq and Amaal, just remember that Hajj is a journey to Allah in this life, in preparation for our journey to Allah in the hereafter. So on Wednesday, when you put on your burial shroud, you must think about the day of your death, when you are going to be returned to Allah. And when you stand on Arafah the next day, you must think of the day of Yawm al-Qiyamah. So this is why Hajj is literally the ultimate preparation on the dunya for our meeting with our Creator on the day of Yawm al-Qiyamah. And I'm just trying to simplify it because a lot of other things can get in the way of that. And that's why it's so important to prepare yourself for the day of Arafah as if you are going to meet Allah on the day of Qiyamah.
Allah. Allah.
Right.
Allah make it easy for you.
Ameen. Tell us about the yes, go ahead, Amaal.
Yeah.
No, another thing, you get a lot of advice from a lot of people as to like what to expect. Some of the advice is good, some of it is maybe you shouldn't hear it. But ultimately, I feel that the experience you have here is it's basically what the expectations you came with. So because I've got all these negative stories of things that may have happened, I just thought that whatever happens, it's going to happen for my good. So ultimately, whether things go right, things go wrong, ultimately it's for our good.
Yeah, and that's just going to be the same for all the Hujjaj. That's the same for all the Hujjaj. Every single person that's going to perform Hajj this year and that has ever performed Hajj before, or whoever's going to perform Hajj in the future, every single one of them have a tailor-made Hajj by Allah. And so leave it like a blank canvas. See what Allah, inshallah, paints for you, for your special journey.
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you and accept from you and make it easy for you and for all the Hujjaj. Allahumma ameen. Tell us about the atmosphere and the feeling when you met other Hujjaj from other countries. How many nationalities you met so far?
So one of the things we tried to do is when we did the shopping, of course, we tried to do it smart. So we went to Yemeni stores and buy things that were made in Syria or wherever, other than China. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but we tried to shop smartly. And so we met Yemeni, we met Bangladesh, we met people from all Egypt.
It's been really nice. Like each salah, you're making salah next to someone different. One day it's a Pakistani, then it's a Russian, then it's a Moroccan. The other day, I met a Moroccan lady next to it, someone from the Ivory Coast, and all three of us from the continent of Africa, and we just all bonded in that waqt between the waqt of Maghrib to Isha, and then afterwards we all hugged and we said and we wished each other well for the Hajj. It was such a beautiful moment, and it's just wonderful that Allah just put these people in your path, and just sitting next to them that you get to bond with them. It was just beautiful. Alhamdulillah.
That's beautiful, mashallah.
That shows the universality of Islam, the universality of the deen of Islam.
That's what the Hajj is all about. The fact that you're not performing Hajj alone, you're performing it together with your brothers and sisters in Islam.
Right.
Yes.
Not even language barriers or any kind of barrier that just breaks through all of that there, and you just know when you have good company.
And did you meet anybody from Canada? I know you lived in Canada for some time. Am I right?
Yes, I didn't actually. Not yet. Anyway.
You'll have to go look for them on Arafah, inshallah.
Probably, I was even in Medina. I was telling Tariq, that part of the population is underrepresented. There's a lot of Africa, there's a lot of Asia. You can see a lot of maybe even South America, but Europe and like North America, you don't see many. Inshallah, they will come.
Inshallah.
No, they're there. It was just you will find them, inshallah. They're there.
No.
I mean, we haven't seen them yet, but inshallah, I mean.
There's one that I think of. Yes. His name is Jafar Tema. He's in Canada. He's Albanian, and I met him in a masjid a very long time ago, and he had a very stern face, and from that time he always made sure they stayed near a masjid. And so about 2 or 3 years ago, he had a long journey through many trials, but he performed his Hajj. And so I am thinking of him, and I'd like to send my salams to him and love to him.
Ameen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make this message reach him. Allahumma ameen. And your message to your loved ones here back home, any special message to your family, your children, etc.?
We're missing them a lot. We don't have time to focus on that and dwell too much on it, but we miss them a lot, miss my children. The time is gone. It's been a long time, but it's also gone so quickly. As soon as you reach Makkah, the time flies. And before we know it, we'll be home again. So Allah, make me to Allah, Allah continues to keep our children safe, keep our family safe.
Ameen.
Keep us safe, inshallah, so that we can reunite after our Hajj, inshallah.
Ameen ya Rab. Tariq and Amaal, jazakumullah khairan for joining us, and may you have a successful journey of Hajj. Allahumma ameen. Return back safe as well as the other Hujjaj as well. Shukran jazilan for joining us. Barakallah fikum. شكرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
السلام عليكم. حجا
Stay well
مبرورا.
إن شاء الله.
حجا مقبولا.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. عليكم السلام
ورحمة الله.
This was Tariq Abdullah and Sister Amaal, all the way from Makkah al-Mukarramah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from them. Allahumma ameen. We're taking another short break. We'll come back after the break, inshallah.